All right, guys, we're gonna be reacting to Kanata Amane. We're gonna be reacting to her Trigger album. This is her second album, and my experience with her has not been very much, to be honest. I reacted to her cover of Unravel, and I really thought she had really great vocals, but apart from that, I have not really been exposed to her music. So, someone requested for me to react to this album. So let's take a look, see what's going on here. The first song is Last Resort. Bass. Oh my gosh. I like that dun 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 dun. Cool call and response there. Nice. Very groovy. Very groovy singing. Oh, halftime. Playlist. Hits hitting. Oh my. This is Notori guitar strumming right here. Oh my. Oh. And I like the filtering choices for the singing as well, because you notice, like, for the verse, like, she had a little bit of a filtering out with her, some of the frequencies in her vocals, but then right before the drop came, they kind of reintroduced the full sound. So I thought that was a really cool detail added in there. Also, I like her spunk. She got a lot of attitude, a lot of sass in the singing. I love when the singers are sassy. It's great. Okay, nice guitar solo with the halftime on the drums. Very cool. Playing was pretty intense too with the guitars too, because like there was like multiple guitars playing and a lot of atmosphere, but it didn't sound muddy, so good on the mixing. Bass. I like the drums. This is a good song. Oh. Love the backing vocals too. This is good. This is good. This is really good. Man, that was awesome. Really good song, and she's half deaf. Listen, if she's half deaf and she's able to do all this stuff, like, what does that make me? I can hear with both ears, but can I really hear? Can I really? That's the thing, right? But good song, really good song. In terms of metal song, that's like probably one of the better VTuber metal songs I've heard. I don't really listen to a whole lot of. I've never really heard a whole lot of VTubers go this route particularly, but this is really solid. I also love the variety in drums. Drums are obviously doing like a main focus on halftime and kind of just like a little bit of drum and bass thing going on, but then the switch ups, the little switch ups, especially with some sections here, I think I heard like there were some parts where the drummer intentionally did not play anything. Oh my god! And I heard yeah, so the variety in there just like sprinkled throughout, it really did make the drum performance a lot more enjoyable, I gotta say. Just like very detailed stuff, like again with the texture changing, with the vocals, the filterings. Yeah, like really well detailed song, I gotta say. And the singing was great, drumming was great, mixing was great too. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be added to the playlist. I need to make note of that. All right, so give me put that. Let me underline that for the playlist. The next song we're gonna be doing is Dalia. She may become the Mozart of VTubers. Interesting. Oh, so she has Meniers. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's something terrible. I heard the same thing is. I heard the same cases with Iron Mouse. I heard Iron Mouse is dealing with something really bad, and I think she was born with it. I don't know if she was born with it or she got it later, but yeah. Incurable disease. Some people when they're born, they just have their difficulty unknowingly set to insane difficulty. Some people just have it like so much harder than others. It's really unfortunate because they can't do anything about it. You're born with that. Yeah. That's really sad, man. That's really unfortunate. I hope medicine evolves to the point where we won't have to worry about that as much. It's like, obviously, I don't think our medicine will advance to the point where we can prevent things from happening, but like if they do happen, I hope medicine gets to the point where we can like heal. Like imagine if you can heal cerebral palsy. That'd be awesome. Like if you imagine you can heal that too, like that would be so nice. Talk about variety. I didn't know she was like that. I thought she was just like a metal chick. She got a little theater, Broadway tour in a tour. Wow. Brass. Wow. This composition. I'm just really like vibing with the secondary melodies happening, especially with that brass. Like it's like a bunch of fun stuff happening in the back. It's almost like they're doing their own solo in the back. Gosh, very fun. Switch up right there. Hold on. You're getting like a boom, pat, but then after that, we're getting boom, pat, boom, pat. Okay? Let's go back to that. Okay, offbeat. Dun, 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 dun. Those little details, those little switch ups, I'm telling you. Got a little walking bass here, cool. That's so cool, man. I love the licks. They're so fun. Also, who is the producer for all this music? Does she have the same producer produce all of her music, or does she have different producers for different songs? Because this is like a Very different template to her first song. The producers make sense. And I will say, with her vocal delivery, she's very percussive too. She knows how to like really add rhythm into her singing. She's not just like singing notes, and they don't really have a groove to them. No, she's able to incorporate that groove into her singing and diction, which is actually like kind of hard to do as a singer, right? It's one thing to sing things, but it like also is another thing to be able to sing and get people to move. That's that. I feel like that's like a deep skill in itself. Cool melody. Nice. Who's this producer? I like that they looped that part again. Like they had a 4 bars going on with a certain melody, and they just kept looping that thing. Very cool. I love when songs do that. Looped it 3 times. That's cool. Very cool. Very experimental too. In VTuber lore, she's an angel. Checks out. Especially with her vocals of Unravel. It checks out. Hololive VTubers usually have different producers and experiment with genres. That's good. That's very good. As an artist, like experimenting with different genres, you definitely should do that. It's really nice. It's hard to do, but it's good. It's very cool. That song's going to the playlist. Let me download that title again. I need to go back to that title. What was this? Unfortunately, I do not have a song list out ready. So I'm gonna have to I have to manually go and like list them all down myself after that. But okay, and the third song. In VTuber lore, she's a gorilla. Okay. Okay, man. Oh no, that's an actual thing. I thought Yasuo was joking. Okay. Okay, we got a little jazz fusion thing right there. I'll be honest, I wasn't really vibing with the music, the beginning part, but that jazz fusion kind of locked me in. Hold on. Cool. She's the strongest girl in Hololive. Her grip strength is stronger than the average male, so people call her gorilla. Who's stronger, her or Goku? I'm just kidding. That was cool. Interesting melody. I'm gonna have to let this song cook a little bit more. I'm not really vibing with that melody. Maybe it's just like because the melody kind of came out of left field for me personally. But I'll give a I'll wait till the end of the song before I have an opinion on that chorus. Oh, I like that verse. I like that verse because it is a very big contrast compared to what we were getting. We were getting a lot of high frequency instruments, like 4 on the floor beat. But that right there, a lot more emphasized bass, a lot more low end, and you changed it to halftime. And the instrumentation was not nearly as busy. So yeah, this was very much necessary for me. I like this. Good singing voice. Cool ARP on the synth. Cool. I like that. That was really nice. But overall, the song's okay. Song's okay. I think my favorite part would definitely be like the bass halftime part, especially right here. I really like that contrast that they did. I definitely needed some extra variety when it comes to the arrangement for the song. Song's cool. Maybe I gotta give it a couple more listens, but nothing really here is really hitting for me personally compared to the first 2 songs we heard. So that's totally fine. Totally fine. Let's go to the next song. This one has a music video, so this has got to be one of the more popular ones, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to play the beat map for this one. No, sir. I'm good on that one. I like that detail. This is the same singer? Huh? She sounds completely different here. Oh my gosh. She does. I was thinking, like, wait, is that actually a voice back? No, it's not. It's her. But just edited in a very processed way. It's not a bad thing. But my goodness, what's up with that piano in the back? What is that? See, Quasi, you should have recommended this. You should have requested this song when you were in the maid cafe. You should have requested them to sing this song. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm getting overstimulated. I'm too sober for this. Lower the intensity a little bit, relatively speaking. It's still very fast, but you know, at least they lower the intensity a bit so I can, you know, breathe a bit. Nice. Also, shout out to the singer for being able to control her voice, be able to sing a little bit softer, you know, despite singing really high. That's hard. That's gotta be really hard. I need to see a live performance of this. Key change. What? I definitely gotta hear this live. Definitely. Oh my gosh. The crazy thing is the piano, the way the piano is syncopating, it's not exactly on beat. I don't know if there's a swing aspect to it. I don't know if there's like a triplet, if it's doing like some sort of triplet or something, but it almost sounds like it's lagging behind the beat just a little bit, but on purpose, right? It's meant to do that. I think it's maybe just to add a little bit more spicy syncopation on the instrumentation. I have no idea. Like, you hear how the piano is not exactly on beat compared to everything else? Like, it's lagging behind just a little bit. That is a cool choice. That is a really cool choice. Nice. I mean, I'm not going to listen to this song again because this is way too overstimulating for me. This is too much. This is too much for me. But I can't deny that piano is actually really cool. And I am very impressed with how she sang this. Again, need the live eventually. 100% need the live. But I digress. We're going to be moving on to the next song. I don't know any of these titles. I cannot read Japanese, unfortunately. But let's see what this is. Makes this nice effect in the back. Yeah, I assume so. I assume so.
自分陰キャですから。あー怖い。人間が怖い。やめて見ないで。でもちょっとやめて。オロオロキョロキョロゴモゴモドモドモ悲しき陰キャのララバイよ。今日も京都で自己嫌悪。
This is some IOSIS music, bro. What? I don't know what kind of call and response that was. Like, I never heard a singer do call and response with her moaning. That's interesting. Put that down in my repertoire. It does sound like a duo song. Okay. Okay, this song is fun. This song is very fun. It's not really something I'm gonna play in my playlist, but it sounds very fun. I would be dying laughing listening to this live. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, this is probably my favorite vocal performance from her. Not just because like I like what she's singing. I really couldn't care less what she's singing. It's just the personality. I love the personality, man. This is so fun. And this is just like, I don't think this is something you're really supposed to take seriously. It's just something you like laugh to. You just enjoy. This is like Nichijou music, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think I would lose my mind if I heard this live. I agree. I agree. Yeah, exactly. This is fun. Very fun. That's impressive. I gotta know what's her natural pitch. Is it high? Because like with these last two songs, she was singing mad high, very high. I didn't know if she was like stressing her voice to sing higher than usual, or if that's just her natural pitch register. I have no idea. But this is like insane. Medium, got it. It's her going high. Metal? What in the baby metal is happening here? You don't like Toby Fox? Okay, interesting. I mean, that's your preference, but interesting. Okay, obviously, I'm not gonna listen to that song on my own time. That's just not what I listen to like on the regular. But it's very fun. It is a very fun song. I had a blast listening to that. I think that's the point. I think that's the point. So mission accomplished with that song, to be honest. Very cool. All right, I listened to every song of the album before requesting this one. Definitely made me shiver. I really dislike shit. That type of thing. Okay. I mean, interesting. Hey. Okay. Okay. Like I'm breathing and like there's always like there's like something coming up in my throat. I need to give me 1 second, you guys. I need to. That was a big one. That was a massive one. Holy shit. On the bright side, I feel a lot better. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. Am I listening to a magical girl opening? Did you sing? was cool. I definitely gotta re-listen to this. Definitely gotta re-listen. Okay, so let me talk about my thoughts on this. It's a very fun. I'm getting magical girl opening, but I'm also getting a little bit of Persona with that electric piano, the funky guitars, and also the auxiliary percussion. It's very nice. I heard a little bit of tambourine in there. I need to hear. Did I hear any bongos? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But there was also another part that I thought was really cool. There was some arpeggios happening in the right ear, and then they did that same arpeggio, but in the left ear. So we had some panning, too, from the right and left. I thought that was really cool. And that brass melody is probably going to get stuck in my head the more I listen to this. I definitely got to listen to this song again. I'm not completely locked into the song yet, but yeah, I just got to wait, I guess. I love how interactive the instruments are with her singing. Yeah, you hear how the brass is kind of following some notes that she does. I thought that's really cool. Yeah, I like when instruments interact with the singing, and they're not just playing different things. Love that. $100% go crazy. I would play the hell out of this in if it was in Project Sekai. Is it? I like this second post chorus. That's cool. Let the instrument speak. Ooh, like guitar layering was really good. Got the brass. We got another one. Okay. I didn't think it needed a guitar solo, but it did. I'm not mad at that. That was sick. That is sick. Cool triplet. Very cool. Okay, this is going on the playlist. This is going on the playlist. Yep. Japanese guitar solos got to be my favorite genders. That I remember that's a joke. I remember that's a joke somewhere. I forgot where that joke came from, but yeah, truly one of the best genders, Japanese guitar solos. Yeah, I would identify as a Japanese guitar solo. That'd be sick. But all right, you remember her epic crashing out finding Yui Aragaki was marrying Gen Hoshino? That's like a joke, right? She doesn't actually have a parasocial relationship with him. She's just like, it was just like for the clip farming. You know what I'm saying? Just like, how could they marry? I'm pretty sure. Right? But cool song. Definitely one of my favorites. I gotta say, one of my favorites of the album, apart from the top two. Yeah, I'll add it to the playlist. I mean, that was fun. That was really fun. All right, let's continue on. This one got a music video too, so this one's gonna be crazy. But the last one that had a music video was very crack-ish, I must say. It's very crack. So I wonder if this is gonna be that same thing. Here we go. Now, like, crash out in a fun way. Like the way I crash out? Oh. Interesting. This sounds like Yasuyu's type music, bro. Hold on. Yasuyu, is this from your playlist? I like the melody. The melody's very nice. This sounds like the anime opening to a very wholesome anime. Or one of those animes that makes you bawl out in tears by the end. One of those two. I'm vibing with it. The melody is nice. Very pretty pianos and synths happening, but I also like the brass. Very nice utilized. Very well utilized. Okay, hold on. We got okay. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, panning too. Fun song. Very fun song. Why are there always guitar solos with her music? And guitar solos in genres that really don't have guitar solos, but hey, they work. Definitely an idol song. Yeah, it is an idol song, but I'm not mad at it because I like the melody of it. The melody, I think the melody, because I like the melody, I think everything else just like falls into place, you know what I'm saying? This could be an opening for Konosuba season 4. This could be an opening for that. This is going on the playlist. Cool atmosphere. Oh my gosh, you better give me stellar production. Hold on, what is this? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I could definitely see like some sort of slop anime isekai having this banger of an opening and have that opening be the only good part about the anime. It sounds like one of those songs, but I digress. That was a fun song, man. Very fun. I think it's because like I like the melody of it that everything else fell into place. Because normally when I listen to that type of stuff, I'm not really that in tune with it because it's not really like my style of choice when I listen to music. But I guess again because I like the tune, everything else just falls into place. All right, next one. Next song we're checking out is wait, did I underline it? There you go. Next one is this song. Rob, have I reacted to Fake Idol? I don't know what that is, but probably not. Oh. It sounds like New Jeans. Oh no, this is definitely New Jeans. Okay. Yo. Oh, Teddy Lloyd? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Let's go. Before we get to the chorus, I thought that was a really cool choice right there. You almost got like a little jungle drum and bass thing in there, but we're still keeping the core theme of the song, which is just very fun, very, very energetic, girly pop stuff. But I like that build-up choice. Okay, remember when I said New Jeans? Yeah, scratch that. Scratch that completely, please. Okay, I definitely see that there's a demographic for this. Also, these sprites look sick. I love these sprite designs. But apart from that, this isn't again, this isn't my genre. But I could definitely see this being like a cult classic with some people. It sounds like it. Okay. Got a little halftime here. Instrumental switch. Thank you. Pause. Ooh, flute? Good contrast. Also, actually, I don't know if it's a flute. I think it might be just another vocal. I don't know. I think that's a flute. Kind of hard to tell. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite part. This is my favorite part, the build-up. I just like the drums here. Cool. So like they intentionally added more space in between each chord stab, So you're getting a lot more variety, but you're still looping the same chorus vocals again. Cool. And then you bring everything back later. Cool. Full change. Cool. Very fun. Very fun. I see the vision. I see the demographic they're trying to target with this song. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not part of that demographic. I'm gonna listen to this song one time. I'm never gonna listen to it again, bro, because it's just not my vibe. I will say though, the choo 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 part, that part's really catchy. It sounds like it's gonna be one of those things to where if I do end up listening to this song over and over again, that part is gonna get stuck in my head against my will. I'm just gonna be singing that in my head, and I don't even want to, but I have to because it's so catchy, bro. It's just one of those things. But overall, interesting song. Let's move on to the last song we got for this album. I don't know the title of it, but here it is. Okay. Going back to the metal, little bit of metal. First up, we got cross stick on the 1 and 3. Appreciate that. And also, we got very nice melodic guitars up in the back. Okay, I like the tuning in there. Nice atmosphere. Okay. I'm locked into this song. I love that change. Immediately bring it down a little bit. That was very cool. We also had like a bossa nova jazz thing happening with that section there. But the fact that they were able to bring down the energy just for like 2 bars, and then we went back to intense, that's cool. I like that. I like that detail, man. This is sick. Also, is that a guitar? Or is that like some sort of keyboard? It almost sounds like it's crying. Love the tune. Love how it sounds. Delay is really good too. Okay, this might be one of my favorite songs of the album. Actually, what am I saying? This is one of my favorite songs of the album. Cool. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Love the atmosphere in here. I like that side chaining is really cool too on the production part. Side chain on the synths. Beautiful piano playing. Singing? Hey, you better whisper that. Detail. Had that little on the guitar. Cool. Oh, this is definitely one of my favorite songs of the album. Yeah. It has that epic feel. Very grand, very conclusive, I gotta say. I think this is a good song to end the album on. But overall, yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Okay. As an album, I think it's all over the place. I think there's almost little to no cohesion with these songs, but I don't really consider this an album per se. I consider it just a compilation of songs that she's worked on recently. And I think I appreciate the fact that like these VTubers are so willing to experiment with different things, different sounds, different genres, because I feel like that's the best way to grow as an artist, really. Because like if you just did the same thing over and over again, you wouldn't really get anywhere. So again, I like the fact that they tried so many different things. But as an album though, I wouldn't say this is nowhere near the most cohesive album I've ever heard in my life. But again, I'm just thinking of this more so as a compilation than an album. But some standout songs are really, yeah, the songs here were, some of them are really nice. I gotta say, this one in particular, this one was awesome. First song, Last Resort, was awesome. Dalia was awesome, and another one was really good too. But I forgot the name of that. But yeah, so I got 4 stuff to add to the playlist. I think some of these are gonna be re-listens. So again, I got some work to do with this stuff. So yeah, overall pretty cool.